today we are going to be doing an Advent unboxing, and this is from a brand or like a company honestly I've never heard of before, but I did see this on Instagram several months ago, and I thought it was a really cute Advent calendar. And I believe this is all kind of more of like a stationery type of Advent calendar, so not makeup or anything like that. And this is from a company called Kawaii. And a funny little coincidence, whenever I saw the Instagram ad for this, all the way back in I think August was when I purchased it. Yeah, August 17th was the pre-sale date, so I bought this one several months ago and it finally came in. And the coincidental part of it was I saw it and I thought it was very cute. I loved the artwork to it, and I realized after the fact that it was actually all the artwork and illustrations were done by an artist that I follow on Instagram, and I really love her work. And her Instagram account is Eve Anderson Draws. And whenever I saw the artwork, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this. It's so pretty. It feels familiar to me. And then afterwards, I realized it's by this artist that I follow. So I thought it was even cooler after the fact. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into it and start unboxing it. I believe there are 24 days. And like I said, I got this from Kinda Kawaii, and I paid $132 for this. So I absolutely have no idea what is in this Advent calendar, so I'm definitely gonna let you guys know my full opinions and thoughts on this, and definitely whether it's worth the $132. All right, so it is right back here, and once again, it has a very beautiful kind of like bookstore kind of theme to it. It's definitely kind of got like that book talk-esque vibe to it, and it is so pretty. So this is gonna be such a really pretty display Advent calendar as well, because I love pretty packaging. So let's go ahead and see what is in there. All right, so this is what the calendar looks like, and when we open it up, it has all of the little drawers in here. So hopefully you can see it's got like all the really cute little library bookshelves here. It's got fiction, nonfiction, romance, and sci-fi. Once again, the artwork is just so beautiful. And then each of these are like a little book, which is a drawer. So we're gonna go through all of them, and all of them are in order, so I'm so glad about that. And so we have days 1 through 23 in the little drawer, and then the top section up here is day 24. All right, so let's go ahead and start opening it up. So for day 1, we have this drawer right here. This one is called The Last Earl. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we have. So, ooh, this is so cute already. Okay, so for the very first day, let me see if I can get this out of here. It's really snug. So these are what like the little boxes look like. They are so cute that they look like little books. I think it's just so cute. Anyway, so for the very first item we have, this one is the Tea Time memo pad. So these are like little sticky notes, and this one is the English breakfast tea sticky notes. These are so cute. Once again, I'm such a huge fan of Eve Anderson Draws, her artwork. So this is so pretty. Her stickers, her artwork, everything she does. She has her own shop as well, so if you love this art style, you can get her art on a lot of different product styles, so I'm so excited. So that one is English breakfast tea. Looks like there's probably about maybe 25 sheets on here, but I think these are so precious. So we're starting off very good. All right, next up we have day 2. This one is called Guardian of Stories. Ooh, what is this? So we have, is this like a little pen holder? I think it is. So it's got like a little metal clip on the back, so I think you can like clip this onto something, and you could put like 2 nice pins that have like the little pin latch on there and hold those. So that is really neat. This is really pretty. I think that's what this is. If it's not, definitely let me know, but this is really neat. And it's like really thick too. Like it feels like it's made of like, I don't know if it's a true leather, but it has like that thick leathery feel to it. So that is so cool. And it has that 3-dimensional embossing on here. So that is really interesting. Okay, so that is day 2. Next up we have day 3. This one is Midnight Bakery. All right, so let's see what we have here. Oh my gosh, what is this? This is so cute. What is this? It says patisserie, and it says delicious things inside, freshly baked cakes and treats. Oh my gosh, it looks like a little teeny pastry box. Okay, let's see what is in here. It's a little flap. Okay, I don't know what this is. Oh, Oh, these are little stickers, I think. Okay, so inside there is the little package in here. Bunch of stickers in here. They're like little die cut stickers. I will definitely do an up close of this so you guys can see what all these stickers look like better, but they're all like really small die cuts, but like there are a lot of them. And it looks like you might get 2 of each one. So the first one here, this one's like a little like puff pastry kind of thing. Ooh, you get 3. Okay, so you get 3 of each design. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick little insert of all of these stickers so you guys can see them a little bit better. There's like little pastries, little heart-shaped kind of scones. Then there's some croissants, another pair of croissants, some little like heart-shaped ones, some little like strawberry shortcake. All so cute. I love that you get multiples of each because sometimes I get like a little weird with my stickers, like I want to keep them but then I want to use them too, so now I can like keep a set to have and then I can like have like 2 sets to use, which I know that's silly, they're stickers, but I like that you get multiples. So that one is really, really cute and I love the little box it came in too. That is so fun. All right, next up we have day 4. This one is called Mycelium Dreams. So let's see. Ooh, this one's thicker. Let's see what we have here. What is this? Is this a wallet? Oh my gosh, what is this? Mycelium, like mushrooms. Oh my gosh. And they're little mushrooms. Let us see. What is this? What the heck is this? Oh my gosh. Does this, wait, does this fold up? Oh, okay. I think, I'm not gonna like completely fold it together yet, but I think it folds into like a little cube like this. Like I think you like weave this through this little like little latches here kind of, and then it like makes this little square. I don't know what this is, but it's so cute. Once again, it's that really thick, leathery, pleathery kind of material, and it has all of those really cute little mushrooms on here. This is so cute. I don't know what this is. If I figure it out, I will put on screen what this is. Okay, this is kind of neat. So I can definitely tell that these are like all little hints to what the items are gonna be, so that's so fun now that I kind of picked up on that. So now we have day 5. This one is Afternoon Tea Tales. So let's see what we've got here. Ooh, they kind of came off the little backer, but that is okay. These are so pretty. Okay, so these are paper clips. Like I said, they kind of came off the little backers, but these are so pretty and so nice. Oh my gosh, they are metal. They have like the little cutout here so you can just like paper clip your stuff together. The first one is a little tea bag. Once again, I'll do up closes of everything. This next one, it's the same, that afternoon tea. It's like a little Earl Grey tea can. And then the last one is like a little pink teacup. These are some nice paper clips. I'm just saying, this is a lot better than the paper clips that came in the Wicked advent calendars. So these are stunning. I would 100% use these. All right, and these are how they look when they are on like the little paper backing. Mine kind of like fell out and got jostled around. These look nice, you guys. These look really, really nice. All right, so moving on to, what are we at? Day 6, and this is called the Painter's Pocket. So, let's see what we have here. Ooh, we've got another little mini box in here. Same kind of like setup as the patisserie one. So this one, it says open me, contents, cute art essentials, special delivery, art supplies, handle with care, priority mail, very important, sketchbook, and I heart art supplies. Okay, let's go ahead. I think it's probably gonna be more stickers. Let's see. Yes, we do. All right, so we have more of those thick, glossy, die cut mini stickers. These look like they're a whole bunch of different art supplies. Looks like we've got markers and paint tubes and erasers and maybe like a sketchbook. Once again, I'll do an up close so you guys can see all the little details, and it does look like you also get 3 of each design. Those are so, so adorable. All right, next up for day 7, this one is called the Pocket Chronicles. So we got another pocket thing in here. Ooh, okay, so here's what we got so far. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. Okay, we have 2 little pocket notebooks. Is this not giving like Glinda and Elphaba? I love the pink and the green. Oh my gosh. And these are stunning. These are so pretty. Okay, so these actually have a lot of pages in them. So not like the little 3-page dinky pocket notebook we got also in the Wicked calendars. Those had like literally like 2 or 3 pages each. This easily has like what, maybe 50 pages probably, and really decent amount of writing size in here. It is lined. This is so cute. It has like that leathery, pleathery kind of cover on here. It has the gold foil stamping. It just says pocket notes, and it has like that really pretty like filigree kind of artwork on there. And then once again, the green one is the same. So I go to like a trivia night every Tuesday night, and I have a little notebook that I use to like keep track of our points as we're playing, because sometimes they miscalculated on our points. This is gonna be like my new trivia notebook because it's perfect. It's small, it's delicate, it's dainty. They have just like plain white stitching down the back of them. This is gonna be amazing. Another day I am very, very happy with. Day 8. This one's called A Window of Whispers. So let's see what is in here. Ooh, okay, so we've got a little piece of foam and this. What is this? Is this like a little bookmark? A little tassel thing? Oh my gosh, it could be like a little bookmark maybe? This is so pretty. It's just like a really pretty window, has like a little hanging plant. There are some books. There's a maple pecan candle burning and another candle, a little teacup, and it has this really pretty emerald green tassel on here. I bet you could like put this in your book and then like let the little tassel hang out to mark your page. And it like even has like little like texture, like it's got little raised texture on here, so it feels really, really nice, and it's super thin too, so you could like slot it into your book no problem. I probably sound like a broken record at this point, but this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay, moving on, we have day 9. This one is called Between the Pages. Let's see what is in here. We've got some more bookmarks. These are magnetic bookmarks. Let's see if I can get them out. I have to say I'm really a big fan of magnetic bookmarks. They are so cute. This one you get a pack of 3. I love that you get 3 items in one. It's not like a single bookmark for a day, so really like that. There is the mushroom print again on an emerald green. There's one that says Grow Wild with a little leaf and little mushroom, and then the pink one is the pink version of the mushrooms. I especially like the magnetic bookmarks because like they don't fall out as easy like a regular bookmark. Like if you carry like your book around with you in your bag or something, I've had like a bookmark like kind of fall out or something, but these, they stay like right where you put them. I am loving this advent calendar. So let's keep going. We have day 10. This one is called Sweet Mistakes. Now, my guess is I wonder if it's going to be like an eraser for like, you know, fixing mistakes. Let's see what we have. So we've got, oh my gosh, are these erasers? Am I right? I think I am. They look, oh my gosh, they are like these little chocolate looking erasers. So this one is like a little heart that says love. This one looks like just, I think it's like a little chocolate truffle. That is so, so cute. This one is like, oh, it's like a little like chocolate shell. And then the last one is another kind of like, you know, just like a little chocolate truffle swirl kind of shape with, and I love all the little book titles that kind of give you the hints. That is so, so fun. So, oh, all right, next up, day 11. This one is called Pen Keeper's Passage. Now, what do we think that could be? Pen Keeper's Passage. This one honestly looks too small to be like a pen or a writing utensil, unless it's like a mini one, but let's see what we've got. So let's pull that one out, and oh, looks like we have another one of the like little pen holders. So this one is a little keychain style one. Once again, it holds 2 pens on here, and it is that brown leathery pleathery kind of material. And then on the back there is a gold leaf stamped little feather quill on here. That is so cute. I love this. This feels really nice and sturdy too. It doesn't feel like cheap or anything. It's like a really nice, like thick kind of material. So what's it called? Pen Keeper's Passage. Okay, next up for day 12. This one is called Notes from the Hollow Tree. Kind of reminds me of the Nancy Drew book Message in the Hollow Oak. Kind of reminds me of that. So let's see what this one is. Oh my gosh, is this a pen? I think this might be a pen. Oh, it might be a little mini pen. Is that what it is? You guys, it is a mini fountain pen. Oh my gosh, this one's so pretty. It has like the little gold twist on cap, and then it has like a faux wood grain bottom. So day 13 is called The Forgotten Keys. So, ooh, okay. What is this? What is this? They are so cute. Okay, these are little like fridge magnets. So they've got the little magnet on the back, but this one looks like a little pink typewriter and it says XO. So precious. And this one is also a magnet and it has a little permanent ink well. These are so cute. These feel really nice too. Like they're a little bit of a, what do you call it? It feels like a poured, like, not resin, plaster. It feels like a plaster. Wow, those are cute. These have a lot of detail to them too. Like each of the little keys on the typewriter is like raised and has like the texture to it. These are so, so cute. Oh my God, I can't wait to put these on my fridge. All right, next up for day 14, this one is called the Sakura Pond. All right, what do we have? What is this? Oh my gosh, what are these? Okay, I have an idea of what these are. Maybe, I don't know if these are just like little like keepsake kind of things, but they are so pretty. This one kind of made me think at first that they were like maybe a chopstick rest. These are pretty. They have like that glossy, like kind of like enamel to them. This one's like a little, I think it's like a little blue fish. And these are like made of like a porcelain or something, or like a clay, and they look like they're hand painted. I don't know exactly what they are. I don't know if they're chopstick rests or if they're just like cutesy, like little trinkety things, but these are pretty. Okay, moving on, day 15. This one is called the Anchor of Thoughts. What could that be? What could that be? What is this? Is this a keychain? What am I looking at? Okay, this is a pen. Oh my gosh, this is probably the coolest pin I have ever seen. Okay, so once again, I'll show you the up close, but it has like a little like zigzagged kind of slot to it, and that's how it keeps the pin out. So if you push the pin down and over, it extends the pin. Let me like, oh, this is a good pin too. You probably can't like see this very well, but it's got a really nice like kind of a glide to it. That is really, really pretty. And then you just push it down and it puts the pin out. And then if you want to take it out completely, like I guess to refill it or something, you can take it all the way out. But when it's not in use, you just leave it like that. That is so neat. I have never seen a pen like this. And then this one, I think it might just be like a little keychain, but it is a little gold ruler and it's so pretty. This has a little bit of weight to it. Like this is not like cheapy feeling at all. Right, so that was, what day was that one? Day 15, Anchor of Thoughts. Neat. All right guys, moving on to day 16. This one is called Where Words Sleep. Where Words Sleep. Wonder what that's gonna be. All right. Oh my gosh, I love tiny things. So this looks like it is another little like pocket notebook. So, ooh, this is cute. Okay, so it's got like little beads on it and like a little braided kind of like tassel to it. And it is a teeny tiny little notebook with a little snap closure. And there is the teeny tiny like little notebook. This is probably the tiniest notebook I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, this is so tiny. Oh my gosh, you guys, here is the little notebook and it is just plain unlined little teeny tiny paper. It looks like you can slot it right in here. There's like little flaps here. Let me do that real quick. There we go. So when you do that, you've got your little notebook in here. Oh my gosh. I don't know how functional this one is going to be, but as far as cuteness goes, you guys, I do love teeny tiny little things. That is so, so pretty. Oh no, one little thing I will mention, I did accidentally like scrape this a little bit with my nail and it definitely does show up on the cover here. I will show you guys that up close. So this will kind of like scratch up very, very easily, but that's not the end of the world, but just something to be aware of. I don't know if there's like a little coating on here, but yeah, it definitely scratches up pretty easy. Go on to day 17. This one is called Threaded Margins. Let's see what we have here. Okay, we've got another little surprisey one. Ooh, what is this? Is this an ornament? I think it might be. Oh my gosh, this is even prettier. Yes, I think it's like a little ornament. How cute. Or like a little sun catcher or something. This one is, it feels like it's glass. I think it's glass. It's hard to tell, but it's leading me to believe it's glass. So let me kind of do it like right here. You can kind of see it is a little bookshelf and it has fiction or romance and it's kind of like a little sun catcher style. At first when the black was behind here, like you can't really like see it that much, but then whenever you see the light shine through it, it has really pretty like pink, blue, and green colors. It's kind of like a little stained glass ornament. That is a very, very cool. Okay, moving on, day 18. This one is called The Quiet Harvest. And we have, all right, what are these? These look like they are little, I think they're like little, like a place card holder. I think that's what these are. So these are also that kind of like porcelain glazed kind of material, similar to like what I'm calling the chopstick holders, or maybe they're just little ornaments. But this one is a strawberry and this one is a little blueberry. I think that these are like little card holders. Let me see if, I think that could be what they are. Kind of do it like this. Like holds like a little card or something, like a little placard. That is fun. That's very different. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that as far as like a advent calendar item. And once again, you get 2 of them, which is very neat. All right, next up for day 19. This one's called Wheel of Ages. And these are these going to be washi tape? I think they are. I think they are. Let's see. We got 3 different ones and this is so cute. They look like little wheels of cheese. They say fromage, which is French for cheese, delicious cheese, and dairy. We get 3 little washi tapes. That is perfect. I was hoping we'd get some washi tapes in here. The first one looks like it's got crackers, cheese, little cheese slices, a Stilton cheese, looks like a Gouda cheese. That is so fun. Oh my gosh, I love that they look like little cheese wheels. Next up we have day 20. This one is La Maison Sucrée, so the sugar house, the sugar home. Let's see what this one's gonna be. Oh my gosh, I think they're more sticky notes. Okay, so it's 2 halves of strawberries, but they are like little sheets of sticky notes once again, but they're like little halves, and you get a bunch of these. Like this is probably like at least 100 sheets, and you get 2 of them, so probably like 200 sheets, or you know, maybe like 250, but there are a lot of them here. That is very, very nice. I love these. We're at day 21. This one is Letters from the Past. So let's see what this one has. No freaking way. You guys, no way. I already know what this is. Okay, we have a wax stamp. Yes, we do. What does this say? There is a little wax stamp. This one says trick or treat, and it has like little spider webs on here. I will say that's probably so far the only thing that kind of threw me just a little bit. It's still very cute. It's kind of like a scripty trick or treat, and then it's got like little spider web details. That is very, very cute. Oh, I think it's, okay, it's the little handle, and then this screws on to the little stamper like that, so you have like a little handle to work with and to stamp. I have to say, I did get into wax seal stamps for a while. I had like a little micro fixation with it, like a hyper fixation, and then you also get 2 sticks of the wax, so you get the like shimmer green, and then there is a shimmery gold. That is so fun. That is really, really cool. I think the only little complaint I have is I wish maybe this like was a different stamp design. While it's very, very cute for like trick or treat, I feel like I wouldn't use it as often. I wish it was more of like either just like a plain filigree kind of style, or something that I feel like I would use more often than just like a trick or treat stamp, because I just don't know how often I would use that. But still a really, really cool thing nonetheless to have in this advent calendar. So that is my one complaint so far, but still, that is so cool. And once again, you get like all the things you need. The only thing I think you're missing is like the little melting spoon, but you could make this work in other ways. All right, moving on, we have day 22, and this one is called Silver Whirls and Sugar Crumbs. So let's see what this one is. Looks like we might have another little notebook possibly. Ooh, what is this? Okay, so we have a little baggie here. It looks like there is a feather little charm, there is a jump ring, and there is a little lobster claw clasp. That was the word I was trying to think of. And then we have another little journal, a little notebook here. So this one is one of those like little elastic wiry, and this one's kind of like a traveler notebook style, if you guys have ever seen those. So we've got a much more usable but also smaller kind of notebook. So it's got 2 little craft journals in here. Once again, they've got several sheets in here, probably about maybe, I think maybe like 50 sheets per thing, so probably about 100 sheets in here. And they are all unlined, plain blank. So that one is really, really cute. I definitely think this is a much more practical kind of size for a mini notebook compared to that last one, but still very, very cute. And I love that it comes with a little charm too. I'll definitely have to put that one on there. Okay, moving on to the penultimate day, we have day 23. This one is called New Beginnings, and it's also the largest one so far. It takes up this entire bottom row, so that's exciting. Let's see what is in here, especially for being such a large one. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to like not look at it, but get it out. All right, what? Whoa. I don't know if you can see this, but this is so cool. It is like a quill fountain pen. I have got to learn how to use fountain pens. I have tried to use them before and I'm not good at it. Oh my god, and it comes with all the different nibs. It's got like the regular one. I don't even know what these are all called, but they're different shaped nibs here. Let me take this out. Oh my god. This is so cool. Okay, guys. Hopefully not everything falls out. Can you see? It is a beautiful emerald green with gold flecks on the feather. Has a beautiful ornate filigree design for the little plume of the pen here. Then it's got the little nib here, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other nibs, so 6 nibs total, and they're all different like shapes and sizes. Like I said, I don't know exactly how all these work. This is so pretty. I feel like I need to be writing letters to my long lost love who has gone off to war with this pen. Which reminds me, there is this beautiful, beautiful company that makes gorgeous like artisanal inks for like pens like this, like little fountain pens, and they make every magical color you can imagine, and I've always wanted to try them out, but I'm like, I don't have a pen, I don't know how to use them, I'm not good at it, but the colors are so pretty. I think it's called Ferris wheel ink or Ferris wheel something, but now I'm like, okay, maybe I need to like pick up an ink to try out because this is so beautiful. This might have to be my next hyperfixation because these are so nice. All right, and finally, the very last day, we can close this up now because the very last item is going to be in the top here. Day 24, let's find out what it is. Oh, how perfect. This is a little black pebbled pencil case. This one is that same kind of like faux leather kind of material, has a gold zipper here, and it has a gold foil stamped on here. It says kinda kawaii. Oh my gosh, that is very perfect. That will be perfect to keep my pen in and all the little goodies to go with it, and that is the final item. You guys, honestly, I have to say I'm pretty blown away at all the items that were included in here and how thoughtful they were and how unique they are and absolutely how beautiful they are. So I have to say, right now I am very, very impressed with all of the items in here. I'm gonna take a minute and quickly calculate up all the price breakdown. So let me take a minute and do some girl mathing. Alright guys, I have crunched the numbers and here is the cost breakdown. So I broke it down a couple different ways. So first off, I did the full price of the advent calendar divided by 24 days to give us a price per day. So that comes down to $5.50 per day. Then I also broke it down over per item since most of the days we got more than one item, which I thought was amazing. So the way I broke it down was over each individual item with the exception of the 2 sticker packs. I counted that as one piece. I didn't count each sticker as an individual item. And then I counted each pen nib as a separate item. So that is how I came up with my items, and I came up with 47 pieces. That just made the most sense for me. So when you break it down that way, I have $132 divided by the 47 pieces. That brings us to about $2.81 per item, which when I look at all these items and I think, okay, would I pay $2.80 for these? I don't think there was a single one that I think was like not worth that in my opinion. So honestly, for like my final thoughts on this advent calendar, I have to say for me personally, that totally exceeded my expectations for like what I was going to get. I really did like blind purchase this with no concept of what the items were going to look like, or whether they were going to be like a good quality or whether they were going to be a little bit like of a cheaper kind of thing. Everything kind of surrounding like a stationary kind of vibe. I have to say I was thoroughly surprised and impressed with this, and I know $132 is a lot of money, but when I break it down and I look at like the cost of everything, $2.81 per item, I think that's a pretty affordable, reasonable type of price for all of the really cute kind of novelty items. A lot of them are also very functional for me too. I think maybe for my least favorite item, I will give it to the little like place card holders or whatever you want to call these. I think they're still very, very cute and I'll find a use for them. It's just probably one of the things I wouldn't necessarily like have an immediate like, oh, that is so cool, I need that and I have a perfect use for it. So I think I might give this my least favorite item, but I still really like them. I think they're really cute and very unique. And as far as like my favorite items goes, I think that's also very, very hard to choose. I think one of the most exciting ones, I will say though, was definitely the quill, the little feather quill pin, and all the little different nibs too. That was so cool and unexpected, but I was really thoroughly impressed with a lot of the items. The only thing I will say, I do feel like we did kind of get a lot of like little mini notebooks. So I probably could have gone without maybe like that little teeny tiny little pocket one that probably is just a little bit on the small side, but the other ones, I really like the pink and the green one, and I also really like the black little traveler notebook too. That one was a really good, nice small size that is still usable. Once again, the box itself is beautiful, and for me that has value. I know for some people that doesn't hold value, but for me it definitely does. So honestly, you guys, I'm very happy with this. I think it's really, really cool. I think I got my money's worth out of it, especially looking at like, would I pay $2.80 for a lot of this stuff? I would pay a lot more for a lot of these items. I think they were so cute, so beautiful, really well designed, and I think that that is not something you can always say about an advent calendar. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's not? It's totally okay to disagree. Just be polite about it in the comments, please. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on social media. Links are below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.